consumer. When a digital journalist comes to you, they come with a mobile phone. The guy records you, does all the editing online there with some tools, uploads it, and it's up on the site. Right? So you have cut out the entire process of doing this. What I'm trying to illustrate here is that the existing mindsets are either I am a creator, content creator, or I'm a technical person. The left brain versus the right brain. In this field, at least, that boundary has to go away. We have to have people who are both creative minded and have technical ability. Some may have varying degrees, etc. And that's the emergence of the YouTube generation, right? So that's the most important skill. And once we see that, then there will be evolution of different kinds. Eventually, what will evolve is radically different forms of content creation and consumption, which we can't even think of. Right? Nobody thought Facebook would be a media channel yet it is.
Okay. I think you have spoken very well about content and consumption, and actually that is where I started, that you have to address next 80% of the world, which is non-English. I think it's an opportunity, and opportunity is so huge that you can imagine the entire world is right now roaming around 20% of the English population. Now you have 80%, suddenly untapped population where you can reach. Thanks to these mobile headsets, which are now more powerful than the computer itself, than the laptop itself, that you can actually run anything. And Rajni, if you remember, when we started our IT career, we were dependent on TV to run our news, we were dependent on newspaper to run our news. Actually, we were dependent on to go live, to talk to some TV channel and pay for it and have your own session. Now, to have your own session live, you can run your Facebook live. You can have your own radio, like the technology which we have offered, data radio. You can run your own radio channel and have your own audience, completely free. The key is today to reach the global world. You are not dependent on anybody. This is an opportunity, and you just create the content which is required by the audience, and suddenly you are the superstar and the audience is there. Because of Google or Bing or Yahoo or so many ad networks, you can simply try by just putting 1,000 rupees and see whether you are able to reach to the audience and the audience is liking your content or not. And the moment you try out and hit this, you just need to scale up. The things are much better controlled, and you can just do it within the very small team. As you know right now, being is in 7 people, right? Uber, somebody told that only 20 something people. WhatsApp is around 37 people. What are we talking about? Okay. People who are talking about controlling the whole world chat is just 37 people. So you don't need really number. In data mail actually we have less than 20 people. And we are able to do Russia, China, Arabic. And we can go actually anywhere without the question is, technology offers you that, and if you focus on the right technology, thanks to marketing who taking the mind of the rural,
mindsets are
imagine
I am a creator, content creator.
Now data is new oil, as we said. So if you focus on data as an opportunity, the future is obviously bright for you.
You have to have people who are both creative and have technical ability. Some may have a very different, and that's the emergence of the YouTube generation. So that's the most important thing. Once you see that, then there will be
evolution. Learn from West, because ours is a very different kind of where every
eventually what will evolve is radically different forms of content creation and if you can't even think of. Right? Nobody thought Facebook would be a media channel yet.
I think you have spoken very well about content and consumption, and actually that is where I started.
Our lives. So I think
that you have to address next 80% of the world, which is non-English. I think it's an opportunity, and opportunity is so huge that you can imagine the entire world right now roaming around 20% of the English population. Now you have 80%, suddenly untapped population. Where thanks to these mobile headsets, which are now more powerful than the cell, than the laptop cell, that we can actually run anything. And Rajneesh, you remember when we started our IT career, we were dependent on TV to run our news. We were dependent on newspaper.
I think you will write emails are available, so you can write to any of us.
Go live to talk to some TV channel and pay for it.
Any other
and
question?
Have your own session.
Please.
Now, to have your own session live, you can run your Facebook Live. You can have your own radio, like the technology which we have offered, data radio. You can run your own radio channel and have your own audience, completely free. The key is today to reach the global world. You are not dependent on anybody. This is an opportunity, and you just create the content which is
just wanted to know why they
required by the audience, and suddenly you are the superstar and the audience is there. Because
what
of
different
Google
they
or Bing or Yahoo
different
or so many ad
they
networks, you can simply try by just putting 1,000 rupees and see whether you are able to reach to the audience.
Why did it fail and what is the best way to reduce this? So,
And the audience is liking your content or not. And the moment you hit this, you just need to scale up. The things are much better controlled, and you can just do it with the very small team. Everyone right now, being a 6-7 people, right? Uber, somebody told that only companies WhatsApp is around 37.
See, basically, what is important is to follow the lean startup philosophy, which is to
People who are talking about controlling the whole world
as possible.
check is just 37 people. So you don't need really number. Actually, we have analyzed and we are able to do Russia, China, and we can go anywhere without question is and if you focus on the right technology, thanks to
you will be going to the market early and getting the feedback and changing the product.
the trying to receive here is the smile of the rural.
I think one of the misnomers of startups is that every startup will become
Data is new oil, as
largely promoted
as an opportunity.
to be a high sense.
The future is obviously bright for it.
Because a startup is not able to scale up to $1 billion or $10 million or whatever, doesn't mean that it's going to fail, which is a lot of people. Apart from other skills that people reach that, but not opportunity, $1 billion opportunity. $3 billion opportunity. Once you see that 10 crore opportunity, it is a business, and small businesses is what makes this country.
Actually, I can also copy the phrase from Sharad that there is a Dhanda business and there is a Panga business. And a lot of people do not understand that either. People are understand only that Mr. Bansal has become billionaire, so I can. And actually, anybody who follows that route, definite guarantee specific or very well about. And where that is definitely and actually you have no other idea. Only one aim to become a billionaire. It doesn't work. You have to have a purpose, you have to have a strategy, you have to have a product that you have to address. Naturally follows, success follows, which is not the other way around. It is not just the rule only for any other business,
At least we have time for maybe one more question. I think there's a lady who's got a question. Do you have See, somewhere the investors community, do they realize that they know that 90% of startups are going to fail, and you people initially provide some school training, provide some peanut funding, and you make one company. If one company does becomes successful, then your investment comes from. I think, and what happens to the nice startup companies that lot of people engaged, and what happens to the future? I think that, while I'm requesting at least to answer that question, I think that's a topic for completely different conversation. But as president of TRI in Rajasthan, I'm going to request that you take a shot at this.
I think all investors
radio, like the technology we have offered, data radio, you can run your own radio channel and have your own audience.
and they invest their effort in all kind of them. It is just that this is one of the riskiest asset class in terms of investment, and you have to be prepared.
Today to reach the global world, you are not dependent on anybody. It's an opportunity.
And investors do
Just create a content which is.
Yeah, please.
So I have another point, just one line to say. Why are we so scared of failures in our country? In other countries, people are still encouraged and they are motivated to do better. So I think failure is a stepping stone to success.
You can simply try by 1,000 rupees and see whether you are able to reach to the audience.
Reduce this.
More can be done to improve